Today I'd like to switch gears. Instead of talking about procurement, I'd like to go to a broader level and talk about power. Now, the reason I want to explore power is because I have a passion for future leaders and am part of a future leaders group. My belief is that we as future leaders can change some of the old paradigms of the way that we do business into the future. I believe that some of these business paradigms have been developed as part of the Industrial Revolution and are at the end of their cycle. Given the rapidly changing business environment that is currently occurring, it's important to make sure that we are embracing the future. So let's have a look at power. When I think of power, two phrases come to mind. Money is power and information or knowledge is power. Now, I realise that information and knowledge are two different things, but let's assume for the purpose of this video that they're quite similar. So when I look at the first statement, money is power, I think I tend to agree with this. As we see in procurement, if I have a few $1,000,000 to spend, I have a fair bit of power, or as we call it in negotiation speak, I have some leverage. Now that'll depend on the market dynamics, etc., but I think the premise of money is power does hold up. Now there are things going on such as Bitcoin that may change the landscape of financial institutions. However, I don't really want to focus on money is power at the moment, as I think that paradigm is going to take some breaking. What I do want to focus on is the term information is power. In 2015, the access to information is arguably the most easy it's ever been in the existence of mankind. When you look at things like the internet, Skype, smartphones, WikiLeaks, you name it, the access to information is quite easy. So let's explore a hypothetical scenario. I'm a manager or a leader. I've worked up many years of experience. I have high technical knowledge. I have a team of young professionals that I hope to develop. However, I choose as my management style to drip feed information. After a few years, I decide to go on, I do some consulting, I have a very successful career, and along the way, I do contribute a lot of value to the organisations that I work for. Now let's look at an alternative scenario. I'm the same manager with the same team, I'm the same leader. However, with all my knowledge and all the information that I get, I just share it openly. I collaborate with my team, we come up, we challenge the status quo, everyone's got the same information. Hopefully, the collective of that brain power just leads to a high-performing team and it makes outstanding results. Now, I'm not saying that the results are necessarily going to be contrastingly different, but when I leave that organisation, I should hope that there's many future leaders there who can take the reins and really contribute to the success of that organisation. Now, this, I believe, is taking a holistic approach to leadership and not, I guess, a internal view of leadership. In the past, when information wasn't so readily accessible, I think information is power was, I guess, okay as a paradigm. But now with information being so readily accessible, I just think it's not going to work. With the rapidly changing business environment, I think everyone needs to be on the same page and have access to relatively the same information. And I think those organisations that do collaborate and share and have those high-performing teams who continually outperform are going to last a lot longer than those businesses that can't. And I think this is going to be driven by the future leaders that are coming through who are going to demand information and I guess demand the opportunity to succeed. This coming from the future leaders who have always had this access to information. Even compared to myself as a young professional, we didn't even have computers up until the final year of high school. It is quite a changing paradigm, but it's a paradigm that is changing quite rapidly. I think those organisations that want to succeed really need to look at that power, information is power paradigm. In conclusion, I'm certainly not an expert in this field. These are just my views and opinions and something that I'm very passionate about. I'd like to challenge all the leaders, current and future, to have a look at the way we're operating business, because we have the ability to change the way we do business for the better.